Alright, back up to heat, and I had just a little bit left on the back of the cheeks as they blend into the back of the head. That needed a little more refining. Seeing some grain line there. There's some grain line there. A little bit there. Grain line there. They always want to be in control. Seeing little tiny places that need splitting up. I had to spend a lot more time on the other side, it seems. That was the harder side. See, that needed splitting up. There's that grain line. Ha-ha! Gotcha. There's another one here. There's this lower edge right where it's meeting the cape and the neck. Breast area. Still got to get in underneath the, above the breast on the underside of the, where the bill meets the feathers. That's going to be another challenge. Did it for as long as I could stand it when I was doing the first pass. But it's going to take some time going back and finishing that up as well. Okay, I see some grain going on here. Get rid of. I don't know if you can actually see it when I see the grain line, what I'm following. But once you find a grain line that's sticking out, you just want to follow it all the way along that particular grain line and split it off where it isn't split yet, because that's why it's showing. It hasn't been split up yet. There'll be more opportunity to come back and split things off again. And I may have missed this second time around. A little bit of a grain line going on there. That was a hard spot I talked about earlier. Okay. Get back to the top of the back of the head. A little grain right there. There's going to be more grain I'm going to have to address on the back side of the head here. Right now I'm just kind of splitting up those long lines a little bit more, paying attention to areas that I can still lay my burner on. course, where these meet, you need to reconcile which one's predominant, where the cheek meets the back of the head feathers. I'll turn it to the side just to see how what I just did looks. Do I need to do a little bit more? Was it deep enough? Does it need another split in that area? It's funny, you find yourself in a total different area than when you started, because you're following a grain line. And then you see this, and then you see that, and before you know it. So, back to the area I started with. Already up to 15 minutes on this video. I can't believe it. Time flies when you're having fun, huh? See, and get into these depths, you'll notice that, you know, at least I find that I have missed like way down inside. It's important to go in and take care of that so it doesn't show up. Those will be sources of shininess. And when everything else is looking so nice and soft, something like that can stick out like a sore thumb. So, like these are pretty long here. Shorten some of them up. Let me see if I can find a place to show you where a little twist can open up a... Okay, here we go. Then you get into the deep area in between in the crevice and add more detail. Like here. whether or not you're able to put your blade down on an area is a pretty good measure of if you're done or not. When all the refining is done, you don't have anywhere else to lay your blade, then it's time to take a look, last look for grain lines, and see if there's any directional changes you want to make. So with tupelo you can do that. You can decide you want a feather to go another way, and with the heat of the wood burner change its course to suit your need. Getting kind of hot.